Hello learners, welcome back to my channel once again. In this session, I will walk you through special drawing rights. Its short form is SDR. It's an important body of International Monetary Fund. At the end of this session, you are able to explain what is SDR, why was SDR created, uses of SDR, SDR valuation, SDR interest rates, and limitations of SDR. If you like this session, do not forget to subscribe my channel. Firstly, what is SDR? Here we talk about special drawing rights. The SDR is an international reserve asset created by the IMF in 1969. What is SDR? SDR is an international reserve asset, or you can simply say foreign reserve asset. As in India, we used to hold gold reserves. And SDR is created by International Monetary Fund in the year 1969. As we have used short form of International Monetary Fund as IMF. Next, SDRs are allocated to member countries in proportion to their IMF quotas. Yes, special drawing rights are allocated only to the member countries. It is not eligible for non-member countries. Second, SDRs are allocated as per the IMF quotas. Means there is some eligibility criteria for IMF quotas. Means the member countries should have some rank in the world economy. As per their rank, they will be assigned IMF quotas and will be granted with special drawing rights allocation. Third, also called paper gold, as it is not backed by any currency or precious metal. SDR is a paper gold. We can call it as a paper gold because it is not a currency or a precious metal. Used only among governments of member countries. Who can use SDRs? SDRs can be used by governments of member countries. And IMF for balance of payment settlements. And another person is IMF who can use the SDRs. He can use SDR in case of balance of payment deficiencies. In order to settle those deficiencies, they can use balance of payment SDRs. Now further, let's see why is SDR created. Why is special drawing rights created? The special drawing rights is an international reserve asset created by the IMF in 1969 to supplement the existing official reserves of member countries. As we have already studied that special drawing rights is an international reserve asset and it is created by IMF in the year 1969. They act as a supplement of existing official reserves of member countries. Means whatever the reserves member of countries holds, they act as a supplement of that. Next, in addition to its role as a supplementary reserve asset, the SDR serves as a unit of account of the IMF and some other international organizations. Yes, it acts as a supplementary reserve asset. Secondly, it also acts as a unit of account of the IMF and for other international organizations too. Next, understand uses of special drawing rights. SDR is an international unit of account which is held in the fund's special drawing account. SDR is an international unit of account we have already studied. Now it is held and held in the fund special drawing account. Where we used to hold SDR, we used to hold SDRs in fund special drawing account. The quotas of all currencies in the fund general account are valued in terms of SDR. It means whatever the quotas are allocated as per the SDRs to all the member countries and all the currencies of that countries in the fund general account are valued as SDR. Next, SDR are used as a means of payment towards balance of payment deficit. The main use of special drawing right is to balance the means to settle the balance of payment deficit. In case country is facing balance of payment, then in order to avoid that situation, SDRs are used. They act as a medium to settle those balance of payment deficit. Further, SDR valuation. The value of the SDR initially defined as 0.888671 grams of fine gold is equals to $1. In traditional times, we used to value SDR in terms of 0.888671 grams of fine gold as a $1. After the collapse of Bretton Woods system in 1973, SDR was redefined as a basket of currencies. When Bretton Woods system fall down in 1973, then special drawing rights has been revised. It has been redefined as a basket of currencies. The currency value of the SDR is determined by summing the values in US dollars based on market exchange rates of a basket of major currencies: the US dollar, euro, Japanese yen, pound sterling, and the Chinese renminbi. After the collapse of Bretton Woods system, SDR was redefined as a basket of currencies, and those currencies are the sum of all the values in the US dollar based on the market exchange rates. And this can be evaluated in terms of 5 currencies. The very first is US dollar, second is euro, third is Japanese yen, fourth is pound sterling, and fifth is Chinese renminbi. All together known as basket of currencies. They help in evaluating the SDRs. Next is SDR interest rates. The SDR interest rate provides the basis for calculation. Interest charged to members on regular IMF loans. How the members of IMF have to pay the interest? They have to pay on a regular IMF loans. There is no concession over there, no waivement available. Interest paid and charged on their SDR allocations means whatever the SDR they are holding, whatever the SDR holded by the member countries, they have to pay interest on that. Interest paid to members on a portion of their quota subscriptions. It means whatever the quota subscription they are holding, whatever the rank they are holding, as per that they have to pay the interest. Is based on weighted average of representative interest rates on short-term debt in the money markets of the SDR basket currency. And the calculation is probably based on weighted average of representative interest rates on short-term debt in the money markets of the SDR basket currencies. Last but not least, limitations of special drawing rights. It is beneficial, but it has some limitations too. It has some drawbacks too. The very first is dollar standard system. It gives too much importance to the United States dollar, as special drawing rights are determined on the basis of US dollars as per the market exchange rates of other 4 basket of currencies. As it is based on the summing of US dollars, in case it is deficit, then the whole system have to trouble for the same. Next is deficit of USD. As I have already mentioned that in case US dollar is deficit, then other 4 currencies which are involved in the basket of currency have to suffer from the same.